So I'm working on a client in Australia. This is Angela Brisbane, and she told me she has constant back pain, and also the pelvis is out of alignment and some emotional issues. And I want to check if we find connections and resonances causing these problems, and if we can do something. So I would say I go to the first, it's logical to go to the organs and see if we have some resonances there. So I would say first I go to the nervous system back to see it's back related, if we have high resonances, and that would mean that there is a connection. So that's the first evaluation screen, nervous system back, and actually I can see nothing because they should be more than 35%. This is in this column we see the result, and here the organ part, and the first result is always 100%, so that doesn't matter, but the rest is pretty low, so I can close that screen. There is nothing. So next, nervous system, spinal cord. Let's see, there is something coming up, just a little bit, not so much, and we can mark that, and I can also take the 25%, and I go on 1 minute, and now I start the treatment with information. That means it will be broadcasted to her, healthy tissue information to these organ parts, what we see here. And in the middle we see the improvement, and I want to see actually 100% improvement for all three, so that we can go on. Now we have 2 at 100%, and L2 is 58, so we need to wait a little bit. And that means when we are at 100% improvement, that the body is ready to heal, the body is ready to change, and that's why we try to come up to 100%. It's not always working, but now we are at 100% all three, and 1 minute is over, so that was successful. I can stop here and go to the next section, which could be eventually let's see the upper body, if there is something going on. Also not much, so actually she should feel relatively good today, and we can see if the circulation system, the heart, in some way is related. Also no. And again, circulation back, also no. There is really not much coming up. Skeleton, spine, there we have some resonances higher than 35%, and I mark this and go again to 1 minute and start the treatment now. And again we want to see 100% improvement, which is right here in that middle column. Alright, it's coming step by step. We wait a little bit longer until we have all at 100%, And that's actually what she gets right now. The distance doesn't matter because information is out of time and space. We see here it takes a little bit longer. So now it's coming. Okay. We have 2 at 100%. And that's it. So I can repeat that. Actually it was just 1 minute. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so physically is really not the issue, and I will save that and go in a different direction. I will go directly to the emotional screen, emotional reason eventually. Let's see if there is a connection. What we see here is the evaluation of the soul level actually, and right now is changing information in the informational field. We have all 3 fields: information, energy and matter, and the soul is in the middle. And that means the mode is renewing, renovating, innovate, and the matrix is difference, variety, and contrast. So right now we choose, in that first session I would select all of these concepts, and in these concepts there are even more resonances. So but right now I don't know which direction to go, so I choose first all groups and do a pre-evaluation. Only the groups, not what is in there. So there is other people, and this is 100%, and we can take reparenting and message to you in addiction dependence. So maybe that makes sense somehow, and I mark this and I evaluate all these 4 groups until here. So that's running now, and here we go. So there is the resonance on that side, and here is the value, and we also have pictures in there. Sometimes there is a description, but in this case it's not. And connection to an XY, for example, we go to 30%. So I will compile this in the report and put everything in the report. Okay, here we go. So now we see every evaluation so far, and I can also perform a re-evaluation of all these. But first I want to go in a different emotion screen, and that's emotion resolution. And again I select all,